guys, I think we're connected now. I'm about to start the truck, well, at least try to start it. So I got the starter in. I just wanted to make sure that I started it on stream, but I didn't know whether or not it was working, so I had to run inside to go make sure. So here we are. I did connect my car to it right now because I don't know whether or not the batteries need to be charged up more. So I hear baby birds in here too. I wonder if that nest that was in here has if there's babies living in there. Anyway, the moment of truth. We get to see if it'll start up, if it'll work, right? So, cross your fingers, wish me luck, and we'll see if it works. Make sure everything's parked. There we go. We're good. It started up. That's a good sign. Sounds like it needs to warm up a bit though. It's been sitting since the winter. Yeah, it's been sitting here since winter time, so I don't even know whether or not it's gonna stay running. But I guess we'll find out, right? I do have the transmission light on here. I don't know why. The fluid might just be low. I'll have to check it later. But maybe after letting it run for a bit, we'll see if the sensor says something else. I got it running again. Finally. I'm just kind of letting it warm up a little bit, at least. But it's staying on. I don't have to do anything, so that's good. See if I can switch it into gear. Okay, I'm in drive now. I don't know if it'll... I'm letting it run through the gears to see if we can just get the fluids back through the system. So I'm leaving it on each gear for like a few seconds. Hopefully nothing explodes. I did hear it kick into reverse, so I know that's working. Yeah, I feel it trying to pull, so good. We're working. Now I can plan out some cool trips with this thing. Maybe we can go get some pizza and sit on the roof. I don't know where I would park it though. I need to find a cool spot. And then I can pick up some pizza and bring it up. And I'll let it run for a little bit. Get out. Look at this thing. It's so old. I got it connected right now. Make sure the battery's recharging up and stuff, but I don't even think I need it anymore. I'm gonna disconnect it. And still running, so that's good. I think I can probably close this thing back up now at this point. I forgot. I didn't tighten up the battery terminal yet, so I gotta do that first. Alright, so I know I'm not out of the woods yet. There's still a lot that I gotta do. But it's a start. I see there's something smoky over here. I think it's because there's some oil that leaked out onto the head. Yeah. I'm gonna hope that that all just burns off and that there's no problems, but at least we got it running, so I can get it checked out. I can actually drive it to someone to take a look at it at some point if I need to. And I gotta make sure that there's still oil in there, because I don't know if it all dripped out or if I'm burning it all out. Then that thing, I gotta figure out a way to cover it so the heat doesn't escape from here, because otherwise it heats up the RV way too much. Gotta keep an eye on it too, make sure nothing catches fire. I don't know what the hell kind of smoke that is. Looks like oil just burning from all of this that's seeped out at some point. Like I said, this thing hasn't ran since before the winter, way before the winter. Probably late summer was probably the last time last year, so. It sounds pretty good though. It's not making all sorts of weird noises or anything, so That's definitely a good start too. And then eventually we can take this thing out. Sun's already coming down though. Any plans for summer? Yeah, I mean, if I can get this thing all started or working correctly, then I will be able to take this thing out and do some live streams with it. Go camping with Luna and maybe bring Falcor. I don't know how they'll do in the car, but I guess we'll see. So that's kind of my plan, why I was fixing this thing in the first place at the moment. And I do want to eventually sell it, but you know, because it's too loud and it's old and it's not going to last very long, and I just want to take it out for a couple trips and have fun with it. But somebody could legitimately just live in here, so I just want to fix it up so I can take it out, have some fun with it, and then eventually sell it. Maybe get one that's not as noisy, something that's newer that Luna won't be freaking out inside of, you know? What'd you say, Alex? Or my chat wasn't popping up. Glad the RV is running, didn't get the stream notification for some reason. Yeah, I think it was because I did a couple of live streams earlier today, so it's probably just suppressing them and not sending them out. I did have issues putting the starter in. One of the bolts at the bottom, it's like a double-ended bolt, and it wouldn't go in correctly, so that's why I was having a hard time getting it to go in. Kept having to loosen the top one, and then, you know, loosen the top one, tighten the bottom one, and then vice versa, until I finally got it seated correctly. It's definitely a job that's much easier if you know anything about cars, if there's two people, and I'm here by myself, so I wasn't able to actually do it as fast as I could have if I had some help with somebody holding it from underneath. But yeah, my hands are all dirty. This one I wore a glove, but it's running, so like I said, that's the good start. Still has some things that I got to do to it, but at this time at least we got it running. That was my main concern, right? The smoke is slowing down too, so it must just be burning out whatever oil's down there that leaked. It could be the seal above, like underneath this, or the seal over here that's not good. I really don't feel like pulling that off though. That's gonna be a pain in the butt to pull out, because there's all bolts down here, back there, above there. It's not gonna be as hard as taking out that starter probably, but it's still gonna be another pain in the ass. Especially this thing here. If I have to take this out, I'll probably have somebody else do it, if it's even worth it. But who knows? That might just all burn out, and then I don't have to worry about it anymore. I mean, at least in the meantime, right? I got it here, and I drove across multiple states with it smoking and not overheating, but getting way hotter than it should. I really wanted to take this thing to go get some pizza and then go sit like over by the woods or something and eat on top of it, but I can't really do that right now because I don't really trust driving away with it just yet. And there's still a couple things I have to tighten and settle in the back. Like, I think my skateboard's loose back there, and there's an air conditioner back there, so I'll probably move all that stuff around. And once I get everything moved and tightened out, maybe tomorrow we'll take it out for a test run, because it's gonna probably take me another, I don't know, hour or so to finish this, at least to just put everything away and make sure that nothing's gonna fly around or open when I drive away. And there's a nest inside the power cable bin, so I don't even know if there's any babies in there. I doubt there are at this point, because they probably would have jumped out or flown out when I turned on the RV. There might be some eggs or something in there. I don't know. I'll have to open it up and check it. Here, actually, let me go grab my other set of keys. We'll open it up and see if there's any animals in there. Okay. I don't see any eggs. Oh, there are babies in there. What the f? There's a bunch of baby birds. I'm gonna have to go turn off the RV. Figures, right? Now I got baby birds in my RV. Let me turn this thing off. Now what? I can't drive away with those things in there. Are you guys freaking kidding me? Can you guys see them? I'm like, oh, I don't see any eggs. But of course not. The babies are right in there. Okay. See this hole here? This is where they came in from. This hole that the line comes out of. Okay, so I guess I'm not driving anywhere with this RV for a little bit. I'm gonna have to wait till those babies grow up and leave with the mom, because otherwise the mom's gonna be freaking out if I drive away with her babies. I figured that if I didn't remove the nest stuff, that it was probably gonna be a bunch of babies in there at some point, since I saw them starting to build a nest. There's even some of Luna's fur in there. I don't know if you saw it. I guess they must have grabbed it from the backyard when I was brushing her. I usually throw the big balls of fur down in the grass. So they were pulling all of her fur into there with a bunch of sticks, and they built a nest. So now there's a bunch of baby birds inside my RV. I hear them all chirping around. They're probably like, you better not touch my babies. But they're definitely not going to come back in here while I'm here. So I'm going to pack up all my stuff here and clean it out and go inside. And I guess maybe I'll just live stream a little bit later. I'm going to grab some dinner or make some dinner, and then I'll come back and live stream a game or something if you guys want to hang out. I was supposed to go to that truck rally thing. I was going to live stream there. And it was raining like super early, like probably around 6 o'clock in the morning or something, or in the middle of the night. But I guess it made the grounds wet, so they decided to cancel it. So I figured, since I already had the starter for the RV, why not just put it in here today and get it running? And my whole plan was, maybe if I could get it running, go get some pizza, go hang out on top of the RV. But I don't think it's a good idea to drive around now with a bunch of babies in there. They'll end up dying. But at least it works. At least it runs. Now I know I can take it out whenever I want. Sounds like it'll run another few $100,000. Well, it's a Hemi, the motor, so even though it's old, it's a pretty nicely built motor. It's beefy, and since I traded out a few parts in it already, it should be pretty good. The transmission's probably going to go next, to be honest. It feels shot when you're driving, but it works. I'm just, I baby her as much as I can. All right, so let me go. Let me put my stuff away. I'll grab a bite to eat, and then I'll start up another stream if you guys are down to hang out. And I'll see you guys in a bit.